Nighttime skies falling over the Oakland Hills and the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Minnesota Twins and the Oakland A's. It's A's baseball, and it comes your way next. Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Minnesota, center fielder, number 25.
Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Gonzalez. And Harold, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started. Now at the plate, Ehire Adrianza. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work it down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch is high. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will get this one. Ready with another 2-2. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Into the box.
Third, the designated hitter, Tyler Austin.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there. 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate. That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Now a swing and a fly ball. He'll run this down in foul territory, and here comes the runner from third. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored. Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To 2-2 now.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4. Standing in, Max Kepler. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. Ready with the 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got you 0-2.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And so coming to the plate, Ramon
Leading
Lanier.
up for the A's, center fielder, Ramon Lanier.
Line to the right side. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely. Here's Jurickson Profar. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Lanier rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now the relay home. And not in time as the run scores. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. So here's Francisco Lindor now. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Lifted the other way to left center. Buxton sprinting after it. He can't get there as it falls in. Here's Yonder Alonso. Carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
I love that pitch right there. You know he's geared up right there in this big situation. He looked for a ball and just let it fly, and he pulled the string on him, just spun him into the ground.
0-2, here it comes. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Forsythe. On to Mauer. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Jorge Polanco. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning.
Jorge Polanco.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Profar onto the grass. 1 out. So here's Joe Mauer. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Joe Mauer.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Logan Forsythe is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Now in the box, Stephen Piscotty. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Left fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And the pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Forsythe backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Batting 7.
Here's Cargo, Carlos Gonzalez. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first, and Santana's got it working here. 2 quick outs.
Batting 8. catcher.
Here now is Mike Zunino,
Mike
hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Adrianza is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Standing in, Mitch Garner. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Mitch Garner.
Hit out towards second. To his right, Profar. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Center fielder number 25.
Digging in to try it again. Byron Buxton. He reached on a single in his first try. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
You know, it's so hard to get around on a pitch like that, particularly when it's up and in on your hands like that. I call that Black & Decker ball. It's going to break a lot of bats.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. Now a swing and a fly ball. Alonso has room in foul territory,
but no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
And he misses with a high changeup that time, a dangerous pitch. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Ehire Adrianza. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a line drive.
But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. And Gonzalez will make the catch, and the inning is over. In now, Dustin Fowler. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Designated hitter, Dustin Fowler.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's inside. 2-0. 2-0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. Ramon Lanier is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jurickson Profar. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Digging in for his second at-bat, Trevor Story. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second, and it's a 4-1 game. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him.
Shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bregman is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Yonder Alonso. First delivery to him on the way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive, but foul.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get
looking at a fastball to end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler Austin.
Leading off for
He hit a
Minnesota.
sac fly earlier.
Designated hitter.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. The pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Story picks it up. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Piscotty racing back. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now. At the plate, Max Kepler. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the fourth inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Piscotty on the move. But it drops foul down there in the home bullpen area. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Ready now, Stephen Piscotty comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Left fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Here's Santana right back at it now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. It's 0-1.
You know, he's really struggling, and tell you what, he's just getting hit around, but it hasn't been the first pitch strike. He's getting ahead of guys. He just can't put them away. 70% of the time, get this, 70% of the time, he's throwing first pitch strike. Stuff just hasn't been there.
Carlos Gonzalez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Buxton going back on it. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. On the ground to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. Bregman gloves it. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Now batting, Dustin Fowler. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now, Ramon Lanier. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Stepping into the box, Jurickson Profar. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The high fastball is in there.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Buxton going back. Gone! And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Bregman ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Coming to the plate now, Francisco Lindor. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Francisco Lindor.
Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Santana comes set. Here's the 1-0. 2-0. 4 runs here in this half inning. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Here's Yonder Alonso. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, and that is off the wall. In to score, the runner from second. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can. Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. Nothing. And 1. Number 10 is ready, and he'll take the ball.
For the Athletics, number 10.
0-1 pitch on its way. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away. So here's Joe Mauer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Looped out towards short. Oh, and he misses it. Digging in, Logan Forsythe. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Forsythe.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And Gonzalez will put this one away for route number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Minnesota.
Striding into the box, Mitch Garner comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's in there for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Ready on 1 and 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2 and 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will. Digging in once again, Carlos Gonzalez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double. Here now is Mike Zunino. A hit in 2 tries so far. Trevor Hirschberg is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Hit to short. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. The tag, and he is out. Digging in now, Dustin Fowler. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Dustin Fowler.
Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Digging in and looking for more, Ramon Lanier. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Runner at second here with one man out. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. On deck, there's Jurickson Profar, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Here's Jurickson Profar, already a homer and 2 doubles to his credit thus far. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Fouled straight back. Here's the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. Ready once again, Trevor Story trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Skied into straightaway right. Kepler's there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Byron Buxton now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Center fielder number 25.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Buxton.
And now a pitch on the way. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Byron Buxton goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Ehire Adrianza is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Gonzalez coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Ready for another chance? Tyler Austin. He hit a sac fly earlier. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Ready for another shot now. Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. In the air now out to right field. Gonzalez has a read on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
Right fielder
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here.
That's just a challenge fastball right there. Here it is. Hit it. Fastball up in the zone.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count. Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking.
In to score, the runner from third. Austin is on his way home. And he will score as well as they creep just a bit closer. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
now batting.
Striding in once again, Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Alonso in foul ground, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing. but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here. Ready once again. And Joe Mauer.
Joe Mauer.
From the stretch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base, and any other time I'd say maybe pitch around him, but you can clearly see this inning's taking its toll on him right now.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So here's Francisco Lindor now.
For the Athletics, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Now
Here's Yonder Alonso. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This is pulled into right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Piscotty. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Hit hard on the ground to third. Forsythe. On to Mauer. It's a double play. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Here's Cargo, Carlos Gonzalez. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Started to go around there, but he holds up, ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Has a look, now the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
He's putting on a little bit of a pitching clinic now. Look, he gives up a single and a single. Then he got the double play ball. Now he's got 2 strikes. If he can wiggle.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Digging in once again, Logan Forsythe. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. In now, Mitch Garner. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Hit hard back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Byron Buxton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
And that's in there. Base hit. Throw won't get him. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Ehire Adrianza. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And they'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And the second run will score as well. Digging in, Tyler Austin. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Fernando Rodney comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th. Jeremy Hazelbaker will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line, and no one will track it down. He'll enter play here up near the 340 mark. Still without a home run and 6 RBIs. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Gonzalez is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Settling in now. Mike Zunino. Matt McGill gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Now pitching for the Twins, number 60, Matt.
First pitch putter that's by him for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Line toward the alley in left center. But this will be run down out there in the alley. A good jump out there in center that time, and there's one away.
Designated hitter.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Dustin Fowler, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now in the box, Ramon Lanier. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. The 0-1 delivery. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Mauer will look up and put it away, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Max Kepler. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Now this is on the ground here for Profar at second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Coming to the plate now, Jorge Polanco. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Piscotty comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Standing in, Joe Mauer. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Now a flare out to left center. Lindor into shallow left. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Here's Jurickson Profar. He bats with a homer and 2 doubles to his credit.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. Stepping into the box, Trevor Story. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Line to the right side. Kepler is right there as he takes it for the second out. Stepping into the box, Yonder Alonso. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Now batting.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He was a double play victim last time around. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Kepler is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Stepping up now, Logan Forsythe. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 2-1. Gets the sign, here comes the 2-1. And a fastball just a bit up. 3-1, here it is. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Piscotty racing back, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Striding into the box, Mitch Garner. And he takes ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first will get him, and the Twins are now down to their final out.
Center fielder number 25.
Now at the plate, Byron Buxton. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Fastball in there for a called strike.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game. And the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement.
And he will reach down to make the catch on the run. And what a fine way to end it there as this ball game is over. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one. And